Welcome to Critical Encounters Gameplay Stream. I'm your villainous host, Steve, and joining me tonight is Bill. Hi, Bill. How's it going?
Well, hello, Steve. It's going really, really good. Looking forward to playing tonight with you. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I played last week with Daniel, special guest.
hmm
And then tonight's back to the regular board game lawyer, our Tuesday night Twitch. It's a fairly regular thing for us, not every week, but pretty close. So
Yeah, I look forward to it when we can make it work.
yep,
So,
me too. Okay, so last week Daniel and I got our butts whooped by Magneto. So let's try it again, huh? You and me.
figures,
Yeah.
just figures. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So we will go up against Magneto on standard with the Acolytes. Now Daniel and I played the current unedited Teamworks rule. You know, because the box for Age of Apocalypse hasn't come out yet, so the rule officially hasn't changed because we don't have that printed copy yet, right? It
Oh,
says
okay. Yeah.
it says with the release of Age of Apocalypse, the rule for Teamwork will change. So why don't
Yeah.
we try the new ruling just to see how
I'll do
it
some test
compares?
driving on the new rule.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's see
we'll
what
see how it
happens.
compares. So
Ideally, that should make it easier for
yes,
us, right?
yeah,
Because everybody complained. All the heroes were like, that ain't fair.
yeah.
So,
So what'll happen now for the Teamwork is only the new minion that enters play activates, not everybody else. So
okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
okay,
I would say maybe in a multiplayer game that would probably have a greater effect. Because in a solo player game, what you got one minion out there maybe,
one. Well, yeah, you'd
and,
have your
and
second
you
guy
try to
taken out.
knock him out. Yeah, so you put a high priority in getting that minion off the table, but you get dealt a minion and I get dealt a minion, and there you go.
Right.
In the old rule. So
Yeah. So we'll have to
let's
see
try
how
it
this
out.
goes. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna play Magneto. He's 2/2 steady toughness, and after he attacks, you put a magnet counter on the main scheme. The main scheme says after you put a magnet counter on this scheme, if there are at least 3 magnet counters here, discard cards from the encounter deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Reveal that card, then remove 3 magnet counters from this scheme. It starts at 2, goes up by 2, and tops out at 10 for us. And as we talked about in the show, there's like 44% of this deck is magnetic cards. So, see how
Hmm.
that goes. There's a lot of magnetic cards.
There, there was.
There was.
Yeah.
Yep.
More than I realized.
Yeah. There's only 2 cards by title in Magneto's deck that are not magnetic. Master Magnetism and the M-type Sentinel. So, pretty much everything else of his is magnetic, I think. So,
Thanks for breaking that down for us.
yeah, but people can go listen to the show from last week and this week. So that's why we're playing against Magneto, right? Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah.
All right, and then boarding party is our side scheme right now. Magneto cannot have more than 12 sustained damage, and when defeated, we're going to flip it over to reveal Sabotage Master Mold. And this is a race. We are racing on the side schemes as the heroes against Magneto racing on the main schemes. So we want to get on board and sabotage Master Mold and hack the system and make him suffer before he advances his scheme.
So when you left the house this evening, Steve, did you bring some threat removal with you? Because that's generally what we're lacking when we can move into a game
No,
like that.
well, I mean, yes and no. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to play Rogue. I'm going
Oh,
Rogue.
okay.
I'm going Rogue. This is I've played this a few times with you, and I've played it a bunch myself. This is the Triple Year Profits deck by Villain Theory. It happens to
Oh,
be featured this week. If you go on Marvel CDB, it's the Hero Spotlight today. So I figured, why not play it again since it's showing up there. It's leadership, a bunch of minions. I'm sorry, allies. A bunch of allies. Exhaust them to draw
old habits.
cards. I know, right? Exhaust them to create resources, and I could. So the allies can do. I can call them minions again. The allies can do the thwarting, hopefully, and some attacking. But I also have
That's the idea.
a couple of
Okay.
her cards that remove threat. And Beauty and the Thief. So I want to prioritize keeping Gambit out utilizing the team up card Beauty and the Thief, which pulls 4 threat from a scheme and does 4 damage, and then use superpower adaptation to get it back and do it again and again and again and again and again. That's my hope here. So.
All right. Well, as a nice explanation, mine is very simple. It's one of my world infamous 5-minute decks. I said, you know what? I've never played. I don't think I've ever played. I don't play Wade Wilson, Deadpool very often off aspect. Usually I play with the Deadpool aspect. And so I thought this evening, why not? Let's play some leadership and see what happens. And so same thing. Hopefully I can remove some threat with some of the friends that I bring to the table. But yeah, it's not really designed for possibly taking on Magneto. So we'll see what happens.
Don't be putting on all those acceleration tokens, man. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, no, I like.
I know.
I mean, Deadpool's solid. Out, when you're not playing in the pool aspect, he's got a solid hero kit. So if you build a serious deck with him, it should
yeah, I just have to see how it works out. I just don't have a lot of experience with it. Yep. So. All right.
So I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah, I gotta do the same. I'm gonna toss.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna discard
a couple
2
cards.
Southern Crosses, which are big damage.
Yeah, no. Did you get those this early? So.
Yeah, but I don't have any allies. I need to get.
Man, there's like stuff that I really wanted to put on the table throughout the course of the game. How many cards are in your deck? 40 or?
Yep.
Yeah,
34.
40 card.
Yeah, 40 cards.
I came with a 42 card deck today. So these are the cards I hope to get out. Let's see what I draw. And yeah.
I could get hosed here turn 1 if I don't get the right. Right, I'm going to pitch that too. That's tough. All right, I'm going to mulligan 3. Oh boy. Okay. At least I got something. I got a lot of resource stuff and nothing to spend it on. All right. So Rogue has the whole touched thing, and depending on what it's touching, I gain different abilities and traits. I gain the trait of whatever I'm touching, and possibly some other things based if it's a minion, a villain, an ally, or a hero.
Did it put your touched upgrade on the table?
Yeah, I can. Right now it's often a little
there it is.
Special.
Okay.
Yeah, it's often a special. Okay, I'm going to spend a strength and an energy for an Avengers Mansion, because that's a first turn. I will spend a strength in numbers for a def focus. I guess I might as well flip. We don't want to. Well, I might stay. I have nothing to do. If I flip, I'm like, I don't know. I can attack or thwart for 2. I guess it's still something, right? But it's magnet counter.
Bulletproof now. So you got a defense card, so it's not going to do any good. So you're not going to use your Avengers Mansion then.
No, I'm thinking I'm going to toss that at you. You can have that.
Okay. All right.
I guess
I'll draw my card.
It's just more. I don't want him to scheme out. So yeah, let me flip, and I will do 2. Let's start on this boarding party. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
And then I will attach touch to Magneto, giving myself retaliate 1. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Your turn.
My turn, and I drew a Deadpool's Katana. I've got an ally. I've got team building exercise, Chimichanga Truck. I've got It Ain't Over, which is a good upgrade to have. Attached to the main scheme, increase the target value of attached scheme by 2 for each acceleration token on it. That's kind of a way to work around my crazy ability. Yeah. And team building exercise is always good. I think I for sure want to get the Katana out, because you don't want to pass you by. How about well, let's see. I can discard a card from your hand, search my deck for a Deadpool event, and add it to your hand, limit once per round. I don't have a lot of experience with Deadpool, so I'm not really sure what event would be a good one to go fetch. Any ideas on that, Steve? Do you have much experience with Deadpool?
Okay, so this card does damage. Meta knowledge was like cancel effect that
Yeah.
you'd use for later on. Maximum effort. You take damage to deal damage.
Hmm.
Frenemies is your team up, which is no good right now. You don't have. Oh, that's not
Yeah,
even.
I don't have
That's not a
that's
Deadpool. Never mind.
off-ass basic.
Or exhausting personalities, where you can start by putting acceleration out. I don't think that's a great idea.
Nah. I think
No,
what I'll
I don't
do is
think
I'll
you
just
really
leave my
have any
cards
good.
in my deck. Yeah.
But
So I'll
then, I
just
mean,
flip to my hero side. Uh-huh.
Yoo-Hoo is the one where you take damage and remove an equal amount of threat, right? So, but we're just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good later.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely put It Ain't Over on the table, and I'm gonna use one of these team building exercises to pay for that. So that'll go on the main scheme. Um, Increase the target threat value by attached scheme for 2 for each acceleration token on it, in case I decide to start doing that later on. I'm gonna put Deadpool's katana on the table, and I'm gonna spend. Let's see, what is that? Weapon. That's not a Deadpool or an X-Force. That would cost me. Sorry about the frog. Caliban. Let me do that. I'm going to spend the chimichanga truck, and I'm going to spend the power of leadership to put Caliban on the table.
Okay.
And then he says, after Caliban enters play, search discard cards from top of your deck until an X Factor, X Force, or X Men ally is discarded. Add that ally to your hand. So I'm just going to start discarding cards right now. I'm just going to flip them straight over.
Yep.
And find. Is it an ally? Is that all it is? Add an ally to your hand. Okay.
Yeah. He like senses mutants.
Yeah, I'm really. Okay, there's Deathlock, who's going to end up being a resource. So we'll use Deathlock as a resource and team building exercise to put out the Deadpool's katana. And then Deadpool can remove threat from the boarding party.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught with our pants down, so to speak. We definitely need to advance that, in case the main goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just exhaust Deadpool to remove 2 threat, and then I'll exhaust. Let's see what Caliban is. After Caliban enters play, so he only is a threat removal of 1 or an attack of 2.
And what do the katanas have? Piercing? Yeah, piercing. 1 damage for 2 damage. Okay.
Take 1 damage. Take 2 damage to deal 2 damage to an enemy that's attacking against piercing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. So I'm gonna take 1 damage to do 2 damage to Magneto, and then Caliban's gonna do 2 damage to Magneto.
Okay.
And we'll place 1
Yeah,
consequential on there. So that's the end of.
Nice.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Because he does 2 damage.
Yep.
It's probably better than the threat removal right now.
Looks good.
There we go. That's my turn.
All right. F12. Hey, you got an ally. Okay. Ooh, a Gambit. I got Gambit. Okay. All right. First things first. We are going to put 2 threat on the main scheme. So we're up to 4. Then Magneto's is after he attacks. So he's going to attack me for 2 and a boost. I currently have Retaliate, but I also have Bulletproof Bell. Okay, so I'm going to use I'm not going to defend. I'm going to use Def Focus to play Bulletproof Bell. When an enemy with touched attached to it attacks, prevent all damage from that attack and gain a tough status card. So I will get a tough status card. And I will prevent all the damage. So he will attack for 4, doing no damage, and I retaliate for 1. Okay.
Good deal.
Okay. You are getting... Oh, and then a magnet counter. That's... You're going to have to help me stay honest with the magnet counters. That's the hardest part of this one. Alright, he's attacking you. Tuna boost.
Let her happen.
5.
Ooh, Fabian.
Yeah, at least Fabian's gone. Alright, I get a card and you get a card. That was a big hit. Here we go.
That was huge.
Oh, the villain schemes. Oh, wait, he attacked you. So we put him.
Yeah, so there goes the magnet counter. Yep. Sorry.
Alright, he's going to advance for 2 and a boost. Which is 3, so he advances for 5.
Ooh.
We're up to 9
Oh
already.
my goodness. Out of 10?
Yeah. Okay. No magnet counters for that. It's only when he attacks. Yep, 9 out of
Gotcha.
10 already. Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
And we've
Oh,
got the
crisis.
magnetically sealed. Place 2 additional threat here for each ally in play. Well, of course, I put an ally out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to come out for 2 plus 2 is 4.
Put that crisis right in front. Okay.
Mm.
Your 8 ain't over is gonna get removed. That main scheme switches. You're gonna lose it ain't over, but hopefully we don't let that happen here. All right, your turn.
Mm.
I mean, I have Gambit. Okay, wait.
Yeah, what do you got over there?
After the player phase begins, touch comes back. Okay. I basically have Gambit.
So we have to take
Ooh,
care for sure of magnetically sealed before we can even remove any threat off of Asteroid M.
I mean, I have it going Rogue, which is 3. How do I get Ariel? An ally. I could get rid of 5 if I don't bring out Gambit.
So will you likely be using your Avengers Mansion, which I'm fine with that, but
I mean, it is mine. Boy, people see in a mansion and they just want to move in. Well, so if I bring out Gambit, I don't really need it. If I play Going Rogue, because I could maybe get Clue out and Going Rogue both. So, I could try to do a little bit, but I need the mansion for that.
So here's the only reason I ask is because I do have frenemies and I've got Cable. And if I spend 3 resources, which is Pete Wisdom, Exhausting Personality, and Phantom X, then I get Cable on the table. I need 1 more resource to play frenemies, and that'll actually remove 6 threat total.
Yeah, I'll give you the mansion for that.
From that.
Plus
So did I talk you into it? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it.
So I'll draw a card, and it is maximum effort. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. Deal equal amount of damage to an enemy. Probably not. So I'm going to spend that and Pete Wisdom and Phantom X to put Cable out. With Caliban, I'm going to remove 1 threat off of Magnetically Sealed.
Okay.
And then, so make sure I'm doing this right. If I spend 1 resource to play Frenemies, then I can remove 3 threat, deal 1 damage to each Cable, to each to Cable and Deadpool, remove 3 threat from a scheme, and remove 3 threat from a different scheme. So 3 threat would come off of Magnetically Sealed.
Ooh,
and then 3 more threat would come off of Asteroid M after that, right?
I don't.
So you just do the sentences one at a time?
Yeah, but remove 3 threat from a scheme and 3 threat from a different scheme are the same sentence.
Are they? Okay, so
it is, right? I mean, it's remove 3 threat from a scheme and 3 threat from a different scheme. It doesn't say and then. I think you do. I think it's simultaneous. Yeah, it is a thwart.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can do both, but you could pull. That's fine though. If you get the 3 off Magnetically Sealed and Boarding Party, that's great. And then I'll drop.
It would get rid of Boarding Party.
And then I'll focus my thwarting onto Asteroid M.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I still got.
It's still worthwhile. Yeah, you still have 2 characters up. Okay.
Yeah, I still got 2 characters, so I can do some more as well. So, we just lose 1 threat is really what happens in that all that.
Right. Okay, so 3 off of the crisis. Thank you. 3 off of Boarding Party, which is flip this card and reveal Sabotage Master Mold. Okay. Now we can do 24 damage to him. Not that we're at that point yet. Okay, frenemies, that's good. Team up. My plan is to get a team up going too, but I'm gonna pitch Gambit here, so that's gonna make it a little trickier for me.
So I'm gonna use the Deadpool's Katana. Exhaust Deadpool, take 1 damage, deal 2 damage to an enemy.
Oh boy, you're pushing that. Okay.
That's me. I'm our boy, Deadpool. And then
Go for the main.
you think so? They go
Yeah.
for the main. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. 2 threat off of the main.
Yeah. I need some help with it.
Okay.
Because I can pull 5 threat.
Because I was thinking about flipping down.
Maybe I can pull 6. If you're gonna flip, then you got to throw cable into the main too.
Okay.
We can maybe drop it all the way to 0. Now he gets +1 thwart in it for each acceleration. Okay, there's no acceleration tokens out yet.
Don't have one yet. Not yet, but I'm planning on it.
Okay.
All right, and so I need to put 1 damage in the Caliban, right? Because I used him on the first turn, so I used him on this turn. I got 2 damage now into Cable. Deadpool's down to his last damage.
Oh.
I'm gonna flip him, and then my recovery's 8, so
Yep.
I can get back up to full strength. So I'm gonna end my turn. Your turn.
Okay. I want to be Ariel, and I get to be Ariel by attaching touched to a ally. So I'm gonna touch Cable. Not Cable. So then I'll spend Kalu and X Gene because I gave you the mansion. Yep, to go in Rogue. Remove 3 threat from my scheme. If I have Ariel, remove 2 additional threat. So I'll remove 5 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then she can thwart for 2. I mean, there's 1 threat left. Is it worth pulling it off, or is it worth going after sabotage?
I think maximize your.
All right, let's go sabotage master mold.
Yeah, I think so.
And then
we got to get through those.
Yep, and I have Cable. Yeah, we got to get through the first 2 at least. We got to stay ahead of the game a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna hold on to Gambit for next turn. Maybe I can get him out. Okay, I'm done. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Love it.
Ironheart Beast. Make the call. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 2 threat on the main. Oh, hopefully we didn't make a mistake. He's going to scheme against you for 2 and a boost. You don't have anything to deal with that, right? Probably not.
Not really. Nope.
No. A star. Give Magneto a tough status card and a face down boost. Okay, so he gets a tough status card, and he gets a tough. And he gets a face down boost.
That's not terrible as long as he doesn't penetrate your tough.
Yeah, and then the face down boost card gets revealed for 4, 6.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's back to. My goodness. Yeah, Magnetic Mayhem is serious card. That's 4 boost. 4. Okay. Well, it didn't thwart. It didn't go over somehow magically. Now I am getting attacked.
So yeah.
Oh, what?
That's okay. That's all right.
I'm just gonna take out my tough.
Man.
For 2, so he hits for 4. That pulls off my tough. I don't have retaliate. I have aerial right now. And then the 3rd magnetic counter gets put on. So after you place a magnet counter on the scheme, if there are at least 3 magnet counters here, discard cards from the encounter deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Reveal that card, then remove 3 magnetic cards. Okay, so we're going to discard till we hit a magnetic card. There goes an assault. There, electromagnetic blast. Okay, which is exhaust each upgrade and support you control. I hate this card. Place 1 magnet counter on the main scheme, so it goes up to a 4, and then we remove 3. Okay. That was just Magneto's attack.
Yeah.
You get an encounter card, and I get an encounter card.
So the first encounter card is M-type Sentinel. He's a guard. Give Magneto a tough status card. He's already got one.
Oh, when defeated. When defeated.
Oh, when defeated.
Yeah,
okay, that's right.
Up and
so
he wraps
when
himself
revealed.
in the armor of the destroyed Sentinel with his magnetism. Okay, my card is The Acolytes. Each Acolyte minion gains guard with a hazard. Okay.
All right.
Okay. F12. I lost my mansion and my deaf focus, and I hate that. Okay.
Your touch comes back to you.
Yeah, the mansion was going to let me get out Ironheart and Gambit. Now I cannot do that. Or it was going to let me play Beast and Gambit. Oh, son of a gun.
We'll adjust.
Yeah. This happened in the last game. That Electromagnetic Blast, just every turn we need our upgrades, just wrecked me. I don't really want to wait. If I play, can I 1, 2, 3? Nope, I can't. I need like 1, 2 Ironheart. Maybe I get the Triskele now. I'm trying to not just. I'm trying not to wait my whole turn. I play Gambit. I'm gonna.
We've had worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna risk this. I'm gonna play Make the Call and Beast for Ironheart and draw a card, and let's see what I get. It's energy transfer. Okay, I'll spend that. I'll put the Triskelion out. I will touch Magneto, I think. Yep. And then I will thwart for 3 off the main between my ally and rogue. Because it was at 9 again. Okay, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I can exhaust to heal. And I heal for 8. Discard a card from your hand, search your deck and for a Deadpool event, and add it to your hand. Okay. Discard a card from your hand, search your deck for a Deadpool event. Maybe not. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to spend Meta Knowledge and Yoo-Hoo to put out Moria McTaggart. I'm going to flip to my hero side. Exhaust Moria McTaggart and draw a card. Sidearm. I'm going to make the call. Okay. It takes a lot off. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. Remove an equal amount of threat from a scheme. Yeah. I could get rid of the Acolytes.
Yeah, 6 damage. That's a lot.
I would take 6 for that. Make the call would allow me to go find. I could go get Deathlock, or I could spend all these resources to go find Phantom X. He's in the discard pile. Let me see who else is in the discard pile. I know that at least those 2 are. Phantom X. I got Pete Wiz.
Yeah, what other leadership allies did you see so far? I don't think it was Pete. Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Wisdom is 4, so I wouldn't be able to pay for him. So maybe Phantom X. Phantom X.
Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, he does 2 threat.
Because Yoo-Hoo would require me to spend too much resource. Yeah, so if I'm going to use Make the Call, I might as well go find Phantom X. So I'm going to do that. Make the call to use 2, 3, and 4 to get Phantom X. Then I get to search my my deck for the EVA. There it is. So that's out now. Close and shuffle. Caliban. I do want to get rid of the Sentinel. So I can use my katana, take 1 damage, and put 2 into the sentinel.
Okay.
And then I can use the EVA. No, I'll use Phantom X to do 1 damage to the sentinel.
Okay.
EVA to heal Phantom X, and then Caliban to knock out the sentinel.
Magneto gets the tough. He's already tough.
Sentinel's gone, and so is Caliban. Cable can't really do anything other than just disappear by removing a threat and an attack. So I could use him to defend.
Okay.
Which might be a better usage because I really don't want to lose Phantom X yet.
Yeah.
So how about if I just leave him on the table as a defender for now?
Sounds good.
And then I don't think we'll go over on Asteroid M. How many did we see both of? Did we see both of the advance?
No, 1.
How many cards are left in his deck? He's got a pretty good sized deck. You guys mentioned that in your show that he's got a huge deck,
Yes.
right? So
Yep.
So chances are maybe not. But we do have the Alkalites, which is going to be an additional. I can't do anything about that anyway. So I'm just going to leave Cable on the table as a defender in case we need it. And in my turn.
All right. It's going to be, the trick is we don't need if we get a card that says add a threat, if we get any kind of insight or anything, then we're toast. All right. F12, here we go. Oh, got a superpower adaptation. Did I already see my team up? No. Okay. I got some cheap guys. Let's see. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. 2 threat. 8 out of 10. Magneto is going to attack me. I'm going to take it. He's going to hit me for exhaust your identity. Son of a... Should have exhausted
Oh
to
my
defend.
god.
All right, 2 damage for nothing. I retaliate for 1. Ping that tough off. Electromagnetic blast every time. Okay, and he gets a token. Okay, that was my worry. I'm like, oh, if I don't defend and it exhausts me, it's every time. Okay, he's gonna attack you. Tuna boost.
I'll take some damage. I'm Deadpool.
4. And a 3rd counter. So here comes your magnetic card. Ooh, there goes the advance.
Okay. Good.
Senyaka. Caught off guard. Work with the mouth.
Both our obligations are gone.
Yep, magnetic bubble. All right.
Or was that Buble?
Yes,
how was it pronounced?
It's hard to read sideways. All right, attach to Magneto. He gets retaliate 1. When he would take any amount of damage, put it here instead. Then if there's 8 or more, discard this card. So, okay. At least we got it without him being maxed out on damage. All right. In counter cards, I'm going to end up with 2 this turn. I get 1. You get 1. And there's a hazard out. We've seen 2 acolytes. And I'm exhausted. That stinks. All right, here we go. Delgado. There's 1. 1 scheme, 2 attack, 6 retaliate, teamwork when defeated. Okay. My second card is M-type Sentinel. Minion, but it's not an acolyte minion. So I'm safe. Okay.
Here's mine. Gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you.
Alright, so Magneto's going to attack. Oh, I forgot to remove the tokens. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Magneto is going to attack you for 2 and a boost.
So Cable's going to defend this one.
Yeah. 5
Good idea.
Damage.
Yeah.
And a magnetic counter. Okay.
I guess that's the right thing.
Yep.
Otherwise, Deadpool would have would been bad.
I think so. All right. I mean, that's what you kept him around for. So. All right.
You got some adversaries over there.
Yeah. One of them's an ally, so let's move him over. Her over. We're at
You need
eight.
some
We're at
help with
8
that.
threat too.
Okay. And
I
that's
do have going rogue, so I can try to pull back
problematic.
some threat.
Oh, doesn't that stay on him until the end of the turn? Let's see.
What? Touched?
Till the end of the round. Yeah.
We've started the new fate turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
There we go.
It's your turn. I already hit it.
Sidearm and Inspired are both good to put on Phantom X. Clarity of Purpose is great to put on Deadpool. So I'm assuming you need your mansion. I'm not being greedy or anything. I'm just throwing that out there. Just making sure you're using it this turn. It's not going to go to waste.
Daniel.
I'm not going to go to waste. All right.
It's my card. You want a mansion? Go get your own. You have like an airplane or something support you could use.
I'm just checking. All right. So I'm going to spend 2 resources to put out
like
clarity of purpose then on Deadpool. Exhaust this card, deal 1 damage to attach character, generate a wild resource. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a damage to Deadpool. Put clarity of purpose on. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing a damage to Deadpool to use the resource to put Inspired onto Phantom X. That's what I'm doing. That's why I did it. I spent the 2 resources to put the clarity of purpose out. Then I'm going to spend the first aid to put the sidearm onto Phantom X.
Okay.
So now Phantom X does 3 damage.
Yep.
And we'll do that to the Sentinel.
No, we gotta get rid of Delgado.
Doing it to Delgado.
Well, wait. Can I even?
You tell me
if I can do anything. I mean,
I'm just trying to get rid of one of these guys
that's the acolyte out.
Threatening you.
Yeah, we don't want the acolyte out. So if you can take, you're gonna take a retaliate, but you got EVA to heal up, so he'll have a little damage, but that's fine. Yeah, we want Delgado gone. I don't want to risk the teamwork.
I mean, the other thing is I could use the katana.
No, because I can.
And
I'll clear him.
Phantom X to knock out Sentinel.
Well, we gotta.
And then I wouldn't take any damage.
Threat removal, or else we've lost the main scheme. So.
Are we gonna be able to do that?
I think I can pull a couple points, but just to try to hold it back.
Are you worried about these guys in front of you?
I mean, I'm worried more about the threat, I think. Because what do you have? You have Deadpool. Because Phantom X can thwart for 3, right?
No.
Oh, no, he can thwart for 2.
He's got the sidearm. He's attacking for 3.
He's got range with the sidearm. Yeah, he doesn't even take retaliate because the sidearm gives him range. Yeah, put the 3 in Delgado. Perfect. Yeah.
Good. And let's see, exhaust this card. Okay, so I did exhaust clarity of purpose. I need to remember I did that. So I'm gonna set that over here. And then Delgado, I'm gonna with.
Oh, I can probably finish Delgado off with Gambit. So.
Do you want me to put? I could put 4 damage into the Sentinel.
Yeah, or pull a couple thread off the main, like with Deadpool. Take 2 with Deadpool. Okay. Thwart with Deadpool and use your katana. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just take 1 damage. I'll take 1 damage on the Deadpool. Attack with the katana.
You want him to an enemy. Oh, yeah, because you don't want to take the retaliate. So, okay.
So when I hit the Sentinel, I just did 2 damage to him with the katana.
Yep.
So he's 5 down to 3, right?
Yep. I marked 2. He's got 2 damage on him.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
That's it. That's all I can do. Well, EVA, yeah, I gotta exhaust that to heal Phantom X. So it's like he didn't take any damage.
Yep. Okay. Mansion. Draw a card.
I'm glad you caught the ranged.
Yeah.
Because
Any number of allies, you can draw a card. Okay. Not great. I will.
What you got over there? You got Gambit. Strength in numbers. Going rogue. Machine Man. Strength in numbers. Our adaptation.
1, 2. Alright. Okay. So I am exhausted, which stinks. Going rogue can pay for that. Alright. I'm going to. This is not working well for me this turn. Superpower adaptation and a strength in numbers to put out Machine Man. And then a Machine Man and an Iron Heart to play a strength in numbers to draw 2. Clarity of purpose of my own. And Rogue's Jacket. These are good stats. I really don't like that threat up on the main there, but I think I need to deal with some minions first. So as much as I don't want to, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to play Gambit. And then Gambit enters play with 3 charge counters on him. When Gambit attacks as an interrupt, remove a charge counter from him, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So he will attack, or remove a charge counter, do 1 damage to Delgado, and then he'll hit for 2, killing Delgado, and I won't take the retaliate. When defeated, discard each stunned and confused status card from the villain and give it a face down boost card. Unfortunately. So he's got a boost. And Gambit takes a point of damage. The other 2 did not take damage because they used the other thing. And then Rogue will I will go for the retaliate and I'll touch Magneto.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I got. Hopefully I draw a defense card. Ready? Ready.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh, I got a super. Oh, I got a Beauty and the Thief. And a superpower adaptation. Sweet.
Deal me an encounter card.
Did you deck already?
Mm-hmm. I'm decked.
Okay. I have 10 cards. All right. That was pretty fast.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. I'm going to get 3 encounter cards, and I got 2 health. But I'm Deadpool, so when you be defeated, instead hit your point.
Game. All right, 2 threat on the main.
No, come on.
Yeah, no. I mean, Magneto is just hard. He's just hard. You got to bring a deck. From last week, it's like I'm going to play this deck that I just made, and I think. I mean, you're doing pretty good, but there's a Magneto has a tech against everything. So, yeah.
As we would expect.
Yeah. Okay. I've added the threat to the main scheme. Now he's going to attack you with 2 boost cards. So he's coming at you with double boost. 2 boost cards.
I'll take it.
What?
I'm Deadpool.
Give Magneto a tough status card and a face down. Okay, so he's tough.
Okay.
And he gets another boost card. These are his boost cards. There's so many of them. All right, the other one is a star. If this is an attack that defeats an ally, which it is not, place 1 magnet counter on the main scheme. Okay.
Nah.
And, oh my God, they're all zeros. You only take 2 damage. You're so close to surviving.
I could have defended it and made it.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Oh, well.
Oh my God.
So when you would be defeated, instead hit your point. Set your hit point dial to 1. Change to alter ego form. Add 1 acceleration token to the main scheme.
Right, 1 magnetic counter and 1 acceleration. Well, the maximum value is now 12 instead of 10 for the main scheme. Okay, that's something. Okay. All right, I get attacked. I'm gonna defend. All right, I take 4 minus 2. I take 2 damage. I retaliate for 1 into his tough, and he gets a magnetic counter. And let's see what the I'm gonna tuck this up here. Let's see what the magnetic card is I get. It is a magic missile. It has surge. So great,
Magic
a good
missile.
card. When revealed, defeat a sentinel minion in play. Then take 5 damage. You may discard X cards from your hand to prevent X of that damage. All right, so my sentinel minion that was going to attack me is destroyed. I have to take 5 damage or discard cards, but I don't want to discard any of them.
So you're taking 5 damage?
Let me do the math here again one more time. 1, 2 for that. Okay. And then this puts it back into my hand. And then 1, 2 for that again. I was going to take the 5. I'm Deadpool.
Okay.
I'm Rogue.
All right.
I'm going to touch Deadpool and heal. All right.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah. Okay. The problem is if you get metallic shards, you have just lost the game. Because it does 1 damage to everything you control, and you'll be dead.
Why did you have to say that?
Because I just realized how close I was.
Say that.
Okay, so encounter. Okay, and now wait. That was my magnetic
I'm
card. We remove the tokens. Okay, and now you get a second card, and I get a second card, and you get a third card because of the hazard. Ooh, okay, here we go. Left to right. Let's see how long this game lasts.
Okay.
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh, it's
Uniscone.
Yeah, there you go. You said it. Uniscone. Okay.
With teamwork,
yes,
which
she didn't activate.
Wah. Well,
there's
next.
There's just no acolytes out. Okay.
Magneto's armor attached to Magneto. Magneto cannot be stunned.
Okay. Yep.
Here it makes a basic attack. Spend resources. Discard this card.
Yeah, it costs a ton.
And one more, and that is Master of Magnetism. When revealed, take the topmost magnetic counter in the encounter deck, discard pile. Give it to Magneto as a face-down boost card. Magneto activates against you. Oof.
He's gonna scheme out. Okay. So the topmost magnetic card is the missile. Face down.
Magic missile.
Okay, so we flip it over. It's face down. And he's going to activate against you, so he gets a boost card for it. So he's going to scheme for 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just went over. Just barely. Because it was a 12, right? Because it ain't over. Made it a 12 instead of a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he schemes out. So let's clear a couple of these cards. You get your It Ain't Over back because the main scheme is being discarded.
Oh, it's lost? Man, doesn't stay. Come on.
No, it's a different card. All right, next scheme. When revealed, place 1 magnet counter here. Boom. If Sabotage Master Mold is not in the victory display, we didn't quite get there. The first player, that's you, searches the deck and discard pile for a copy of an M-type Sentinel minion and reveals it. So there's a couple in the deck and a couple in the discard pile. You want to snatch them out of the deck, maybe? Oh, there's only 4 cards left in the deck.
Discard pile.
Yeah.
Right.
That might be the only choice at this point, really.
Yeah. Because if we cycle the deck, then we can toss him in the discard pile and we won't have to deal with more of them. Because those things are rough.
All right, so there's that. And then we flip this over. Starts at 2, goes up by 2, tops out at 12. After you place a magnet counter here, same situation. Okay, and again, it's kind of where Daniel and I got. We didn't clear Sabotage Master Mold in time.
Yeah. No rearview mirror. No rearview mirror. We got this.
All right, here we go. My cards. Magnetic Missile. Oh
no.
Whole turn. All right. So that was the card. That was the magic missile surge from before. So it surged one magic missile into another. Okay, so we're gonna defeat your Sentinel minion, which will give, when defeated, Magneto gets a tough card. Okay, well, your minion's dead, and I take 5 damage unless I discard. There goes my whole turn again. Okay, yeah, I really don't really care for this scenario. 1, 2. Actually, let's hold on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes my whole game. Oh, is that 4
Sorry.
cards? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta discard all 5 or else I'll die to a thing. So okay, take no damage. Okay. There's the metal shards. That's why I had to do that. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Otherwise, I would have been dead.
Oh,
I take 1. I lose.
that was
Ironheart.
smart.
Yeah, he takes damage. He takes damage. Place a magnet counter on the main scheme. That's at 2 now. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna only discard 4, and then I'm like, no, I'll get metal shards and lose. And then electric shock. Oh, I am stunned, which I can get stalwart. That's not a big deal.
Oh no.
Take 1 damage for each magnet. I'm out. Game over. I lost.
Oh my
Take 1 damage for
god.
each magnet counter, so I take 2 damage. I am dead on turn 4 villain phase.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Boom. Yeah. He's tough. He is really hard. I have beat him. We beat him on campaign mode. Remember that?
Yes,
Yep.
and I beat him. Well,
Beat him
you know
solo,
what?
too. I don't know.
Here's how I did it though. I used cable,
Oh.
so that's how I beat it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What was I playing? What did we play? What were you and I playing? One was playing cable. One was playing
Yeah,
something else,
probably.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Dang. I mean, I'm out, but you're still in, so you can keep going.
Huh.
Let's see how long that takes, or yeah.
Well, how about we make a rule? One more turn
Yeah, 1 turn.
and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Okay, this comes back to me. I don't have any minions engaged with me or anything, so nothing to worry about there. I don't know. I don't think Octagon has like a "you died" command. Probably not.
I think I'm just gonna fall on my katana and call it. Just,
Flip the hero action and stab yourself. I mean, you got a board though. Well, you got Unisconi there, but you've got like Phantom X kind of built up. When you flip with Moira, you're gonna get to draw a card. Plus, you could recover.
I mean,
Sunspot going on.
I gotta do 8 damage to him before I could take his magic buble off.
Yeah, well, Unisconi's a guard.
And he's got armor.
Unisconi's a guard right now, anyways. So you have to get rid of her first because of the
Get
acolyte.
rid of the guard. So it would be a slog
He's retaliating too.
at best. And
Yeah, I think it's over.
yeah, they ain't gonna call it.
Well, Bill, that was fun.
Say we had fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Magneto is no joke.
Yeah.
He is a worthy.
He's a worthy adversary.
Particularly for the end of the campaign. I do agree with the sentiments. If you do like knock down a lot of the campaign elements on your travel to him in the campaign, that it does make him doable. But yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
I like Magneto, and he should be. Magneto's tough. He's one of the few Omega level mutants in the Marvel universe, so he should be really, really tough to beat.
I'm gonna have to come back at him now, maybe a solo game, and just to get revenge. Yep.
Yeah.
Both games like had a good opening turn or two, and then the deck snowballs. His deck, it's like a magnet counter. Okay, surge. Okay, no damage. Okay, look at his. What did we do? How much health did we do to him? He started at 36. So we've done 7 damage to him. We can only do 12.
Yeah.
But he's got the
and he is
the bubble. And how many toughs did we remove? like at least 3. I think it was tough every single round. So
Right.
yeah, just crazy.
I mean, it was a 5-minute deck for me.
Yeah.
So probably need to put some more thought. And you know what? This is a good deck though. I think I could
It's doing okay. Yeah.
you know. So
I mean, okay.
rogue stuff.
So I had this. Had I not gotten that card, okay, like say I went into this turn with all 5 of my cards, I draw a card
For a change?
For a change. I get to use my stuff that I'm playing with. That's okay. I draw 1 card, which is whatever. I don't even care what it is. I could have played Beauty and the Thief twice. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, remove 4 threat from a scheme. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, remove 4 threat from a scheme. So, could have done, quite a bit here. So, and then Gambit could have, like using Gambit to I got my couple allies or whatever too. So, yeah, that could have been nice to do. I mean, 4 threat. There goes Sabotage Master Mold. Pull off the Acolytes. So. And then if you could handle some toughs, we could have, done some stuff. So
you guys played with the harder rules, and you lasted much longer. So kudos to Steve and Daniel team. We were playing with the new watered down teamwork rules, and we still got owned.
Yeah, but to be fair, teamwork had nothing to do with it this game. We did not have 2 Acolytes on the table at the same time. Not this time.
Right.
Now, when you and I played before, we had like 3 Acolytes, and we had Fabian Cortez. Remember, we're like, no, don't kill Cortez because he's going to bring out another Acolyte who's going to trigger because of other Acolyte. Yeah. So.
I love the decision making that forced in that game. It felt like we were actually like trying to work our way through
did we win that one?
Potential problems. Yeah, we did.
Who did we play against?
No. Yeah, we did. We won that game. That was one that
was that the Thanos one?
Yes, we beat Thanos with that.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we played Magneto before? Or is this our first venture into Magneto? I guess we did in the campaign. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah. And we were fortunate in the campaign to knock out like Bastion, and we got rid of Nimrod.
No, do you remember we had we had Juggernaut and Nimrod and somebody else on the table all at the same time against Master Mold. And Juggernaut, ally had Nemesis was out. It was insane that game. Yeah, we did kill them off that time, but we had like all the big guys going up against Master Mold. I remember that game.
Master
Mold.
How
are we gonna do this? And we managed to pull it off. Yeah,
we were wading through it. So this was unconventional for us. This was showing this evening was tough. But every once in a while that happens, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if Magneto was a pushover. So I want to try with a different modular set. I have not played Magneto with anything except the Acolytes. That's my next one.
So what's another modular set that includes teamwork?
Reavers.
There's the Reavers.
That's it right now.
So maybe a Magneto Reavers down the road.
They're even worse than the Acolytes, I think, if you were to play the regular rule. So folks can stay tuned for Tuesday, which is our Reavers issue. So
well, we'll try and we'll try this again, and I will bring maybe a little bit more of an A deck, maybe a 10-minute deck instead of a 5-minute deck.
Or just tweak this one. This seems fine, but yeah,
okay.
I was thinking, you know what?
Actually, I like this deck that I built. I mean, I think that there's a lot of potential in here. I mean, yeah.
I think sometimes I found with Phantom X, sometimes I have to let him take a point of damage to utilize EVA for something else. Like in this case, EVA could have popped a tough before Phantom X hits for 3, right? And then so Phantom X has a point of damage. So you occasionally you let him take a point here and there. But in this against Magneto, you wouldn't want him to have 2 damage on him because then metal shards would take him out. So
yeah, how many metal shards were in there? Did you say?
There's 2 of every.
There's 2 in there.
2 of each of his
magnetic cards.
His treacheries, yeah.
Okay.
And there's like
Okay.
4 minions and 1 armor, that kind of thing. So, all right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Bill. At least it's an early night. I can go to bed, and my wife won't be mad at me. So, folks.
But you'll be laying there thinking about this
What, new
this
deck?
loss.
Yes, building a deck.
I can see it's like that meme where he's just laying on his side, going, "Man, if we would have just
Yeah.
yeah." And then she's like, "He's thinking about somebody else."
And he's deck building for Marvel. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for sticking with us. Bill, thanks for coming out. And tune in next Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll get a game in again.
Yep.
Or maybe this
Sure thing.
weekend. I might be free a little bit this weekend, too. So
Okay. We'll
see what we got.
we'll test it out. See.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care,
folks.
everybody.